In a moment that's shaken the very foundation of British democracy, the highest court in the land has just delivered a thunderclap verdict. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been ordered to resign. Not suggested. Not pressured. Legally compelled. The United Kingdom is now staring down the barrel of an unprecedented political implosion. Parliament is in chaos. Westminster is in freefall. And the public? The public is furious. The UK Supreme Court dropped a bombshell in the form of a 124-page ruling. Financial misconduct. Deception. Breach of public trust. These weren't vague accusations. They were concrete, detailed, and damning. Chief Justice Dame Succa didn't mince words. She called it a grave ethical failure and a collapse in ministerial integrity. Translation: Starmer's leadership has officially crossed into disgrace. This is the first time in modern British history that a prime minister has been legally forced to step down. Not ousted by rivals. Not worn down by scandal. But dismissed by the judiciary for violating the core principles of democratic accountability. The scandal at the heart of the matter started with something deceptively small, a £124,000 discrepancy from the sale of a family property. It was brushed off as a simple accounting hiccup. But then auditors flagged it. They discovered it wasn't an oversight. It was a deliberate undervaluation aimed at dodging financial disclosure requirements. And it didn't stop there. Starmer never reported the profit in the official register of parliamentary interests, violating clear parliamentary rules. That set off a domino effect of further revelations: £39,000 in undisclosed luxury gifts from legal donors, secret offshore accounts in Jersey and the Cayman Islands, lavish trips abroad disguised as research missions. One lie led to another, and suddenly, the technical error unraveled into a full-blown pattern of corruption and concealment. The Supreme Court didn't blink. Their verdict was absolute. Starmer had breached the ministerial code, misled Parliament, misled the public, and shredded the ethical standards of his office. Inside 10, Downing Street, the panic is palpable. Legal aides are scrambling, trying to mount countermeasures. But the political damage is already a 5-alarm fire. The pressure to resign isn't just growing, it's boiling over. Conservative MPs are pushing hard for a no-confidence vote. Nigel Farage is calling for an emergency election. Even Labour's own shadow ministers are threatening to quit unless Starmer steps down. One cabinet member, speaking anonymously, said it flat out. If he doesn't go, he'll take the party down with him. And outside those ivy-covered Westminster walls, the storm is no less brutal. Protesters have flooded the streets: London, Manchester, Glasgow. Resign now echoes like a drumbeat across the country. Social media is ablaze of hashtags. Hashtag Starmer Scandal. Hashtag PM Resign Now. Hashtag Justice for Britain. From The Guardian to The Telegraph to even the usually stoic BBC, the media chorus is singing the same tune. This man cannot stay in power, and yet, Starmer remains silent. No apology. No press conference. Not even a tweet. He's holed up behind closed doors, reportedly defiant, reportedly unrepentant. He's said to be strategizing, weighing legal angles, hoping the storm will pass. But each minute of silence only fuels the fire outside. Some have dared to question whether the judiciary overstepped its bounds. But constitutional experts are shutting that down fast. Professor Ella Hartley from Oxford made it clear: the court acted well within its legal authority. When a prime minister's finances intersect with national governance, the judiciary must intervene. But the scandal might be bigger than just ethics violations. MI5 and the Cabinet Office are now digging into possible foreign influence, probing undeclared campaign donations that may be linked to powerful international legal consortiums with a vested interest in UK policy decisions. Intelligence agencies are now combing through encrypted communications, old campaign ledgers, and financial records. If the foreign influence is confirmed, the scandal won't just be about corruption. It'll be a full-on national security crisis. Polls already show how deep the damage runs. A new Ipsos poll has 72% of Britons saying Starmer must go now. Even 48% of Labour voters agree. Labour officials are fractured. Angela Rayner is reportedly testing the waters for interim leadership. WhatsApp leaks from senior officials paint a grim picture. No plan. No leadership. No consensus. Defections are rumored. Up to 15 Labour MPs are reportedly in quiet talks with opposition parties. Meanwhile, trade unions, historically the bedrock of Labour support, are backing away. Unite the Union has gone on record demanding full transparency and accountability, regardless of political cost, and the fallout is spreading across the globe. The U.S. State Department has released a carefully worded, but undeniably concerned, statement. European trade talks are on pause. International investors are skittish. Britain's image as a pillar of democratic order is showing visible cracks. Lord David Newberger, former president of the Supreme Court, summed it up best. There can be no negotiation with the rule of law. A prime minister who defies a lawful order forfeits legitimacy. That single line has cut through the noise like a razor. Never before has a sitting UK prime minister faced this trifecta of doom: bipartisan condemnation, judicial rebuke, and public rage. Starmer's grip on power isn't slipping, it's disintegrating, and the irony? This whole disaster started over a £124,000 discrepancy, a number that now looks laughably small compared to the political and constitutional chaos it's unleashed. The judiciary has ruled. Parliament is splintering. The public has spoken. The only person not moving is Starmer. And that immobility is quickly turning into the greatest liability of all. What was once interpreted as calm under pressure is now seen as arrogance, even cowardice. Britain is at a crossroads. He can resign with what little dignity remains, or be dragged out by the democratic institutions he once vowed to uphold. Either way, the damage is done. The country will not forget this. And it will never be the same again. If you found this update important, informative, or even just jaw-dropping, don't forget to like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more verified updates that actually tell you what's happening. No spin, no fluff, just facts.